All right, we're dead. I mean, live. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to install this wing. Now, had a couple changes of plans because I had the other fuselage built. I had cut this notch in here. Well, I'm not going to do it that way, so we're going to have to fill that notch. But I'm not going to fill it until I get the wing installed. So the first thing you need to do is cut off all the top blocks, and we're going to take this fuselage apart. Maybe. Maybe. My fuselage ended up weighing 7 ounces. So it might get lighter when I carve the cowl and the bottom block. But who knows? All we can do is hope. There we go. There's my canoe. Well, we took Steve's airplane out today, and it worked just fine. I'll be at the field tomorrow. Maybe I'll do some streaming. So I still need to hollow this out. This should weigh about 1/4 ounce when I get it done. I don't know what it weighs now, but it's heavier than 1/4. And I've got to clean all this area up. There's a ton of work to do yet. Okay. We're going to cut it right there. Broke out. What was it? This piece here. Oops. Let's see here. Goes on this way. Looks like it's supposed to go. And now that's this side. Got to make room for the control horn. So I'll get this fit, and then I'll draw the lines, and we'll start jigging it up to dry. Okay, that's going to work right there, like so. Now, we need to set this aside. Okay, so we want to draw a line on the table. Where the hell did I put the square? There it is. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, I have to do it that way. No problem. So I guess the first thing to do would be to jig this up so it can't move. Been a while since I did this. Seem to be learning something every time I do it. I don't do things exactly the same twice. They're close, but not exact. Okay, so I need some wood. That's good wood. We don't want to use good wood. Use shit wood. Okay, so we got some crap wood here. Not crap, but not great. The first thing we want is some triangles. This way. We won't get the tail installed tonight, but we'll get the wing set in. If I was on a roll, we'd get it all done. But if I give you guys too much, you won't come back. We're going to try this other CA. I think this is probably better. I hope. I hope this CA is better. That stuff there must be old. Okay. First thing I want to do is get a center line on this. Now you can measure, but believe it or not, your eye, my eye, is pretty damn close. We're not building a watch, so Okay. Get some kicker. Yeah, actually, there's a big difference in the CAs there. This stuff works good. The other shit was. Oh yeah, kicked right off. All this does is hold this here while you're monkeying around. Okay, let's add another little piece here to hold it from sliding back and forth. We got 2 more days to get those super chats in for the Nats bandwidth. So, I mean, I do get some super chats during the Nats, but that doesn't help pay for the bandwidth. Okay, that's on there. Well, something moved. Shit. That's on there. Damn, it's off a little bit. Right there. You notice I take that out of the cradle every time I hit it with this kicker, because the kicker will make the stuff wick and end up gluing your fuselage to the table. That's better. There we go. Probably could use a couple more blocks just to steady it up. That's more better. Okay, we got that done. Now, I need to measure the root chord. The root chord of this wing is 10. Looks like 10 and 5/8. It is 10 and 5/8. It's probably supposed to be 10 and a half, but 10 and 5/8. 10 and 5/8. So, 9. 1, 2, 3/8. 9 and 3/8. That's it. Fall down. Why not? Okay. Close enough for the girls I date. Okay. Let's see if it's going to go together. I envy you guys with big shops. This is barely big enough to do the job. John has a wonderful work table. This is a, I don't know, 6 foot long and 3 foot wide. And it gets the job done, but can't see around the edge. There it is. So I missed on the line, but it is square anyway. Yeah, that's where it goes right there. This one went together easy. Easy peasy, nice and greasy. Okay, now I gotta make some more jacking blocks to make sure the wing is in square. We want the center of the center of the leading edge up so high and the trailing edge because it's in crooked right now. But it does fit. We got to get all this shit out from underneath it. There we go. There we go. Okay, bunch of triangles now. We'll make them this high. You guys falling asleep, or is the chat box not working, or what? Because I know every one of you guys knows how to do this. It's actually really close right there, right now. I can just tell by looking at it. So what I'm going to do here, let's see here, it's an inch and a half. That's it. It's right there. But we need some trailing edge blocking so it can be in the right spot. Somebody put something in a chat box. 35 minutes, nothing. I got to know if it's working. Because I had a hard time getting it to start. Okay, it's working. Thank you, Jeremy. I don't have any stick pins. I don't know where the hell they are. Okay. So let's get the epoxy laid for this fuselage here. I'll get it mixed up. I'll get it started. So I had some wax paper. Where did I see it? Right here. Well, this is old stuff. Shit. Okay. Make sure to put some wax paper down underneath where the epoxy is going. You don't want to epoxy the airplane to the bench. And a piece of wax paper is not going to throw the incidents out enough to even notice. Okay, so let's get some epoxy. Now this is 30 minutes, so we're not going to watch paint or glue dry for 30 minutes, but you know what? I almost forgot something here. Almost forgot something. We got to put a landing gear saddle in this thing. Kind of important. Kind of important. That would have been a total screw up when my landing gear fell out. Hey, Jonathan. That would have been a disaster. So I need to mix up some glue. I need to get some bolts in this. I don't know if this thing will go big enough for that or not. Maybe. My other drill will. Nope, this one won't. Shoot. So I'm going to have to spin them by hand. Argentina, buenos tardes. Make sure when you're putting epoxy over the top of blind nuts that you got nuts or bolts in them. Otherwise you'll fill the threads up and have problems. Okay, we got some nuts in there. So I need to mix some epoxy, get them on the nuts, and get these put in. I need 2 of these. Now the landing gear are attaching to the wing. You don't realize it, but they are. Hey Sparky, you crashed it and broke the nose off already, yeah. Well, Armando Maradona is, I think he's done. I think he's old now, but he was the greatest soccer player alive for a long time. Okay, there's what I'm making right there. That will hold the gear plate and glue to the wing. See, the thing is not to use a lot of wood, it's just to use the wood you got. To your advantage. And this airplane had the wing in the landing gear in the wing, but I decided to put it in the fuselage because this particular model didn't have any wing gear clips. And we can't have that. Because I don't want to be picking parts up on the field. Okay, it's one side done. They're exactly the same. That's good. So we need to make another one of these. Yeah, I thought we were a little farther along on getting this together, but we're not. So we're not even going to get this glued on together tonight. I don't believe too much fiddling. Going flying tomorrow at 9:30, so look for us tomorrow. If you just joined the stream, remember, today and tomorrow are the last 2 days that I'm going to be able to get a super chat and have money for the gnats to stream with. Because this month goes for the 22nd. So on the 22nd, I'll get the bandwidth money. And anything that you guys contribute during the gnats, which is well appreciated, will help me offset the cost that I had to pay up front. Just about broke even for Dennis at Emissions Contest because Dennis gave a donation up there. Okay, let's mix up some epoxy. Maybe I will get this together. Except for this is hard. Damn. We got that 30 minutes good. This is 30 minutes. This is 15. So we'll have 15-minute resin with 30-minute hardener. That'd be good enough. All right. You guys enjoying the Magnum series? I mean, it's a kit that hundreds have built. Okay, so first thing to do is epoxy in these blind nuts. I definitely don't want them coming out. We're gonna have to mix up some more epoxy. I didn't get enough for wing saddles. Yep, mix up some more. And hold it in while the epoxy dries. I'll give you a close-up what this looks like here so you can repeat it on your airplane. There we go. Okay, what this looks like is this saddle here holds this plate on and it glues to the wing so that when you land, it's just not this stupid little flimsy plate holding the gear on. Okay. Let's mix up a buttload of epoxy and glue it together. And then we're going to let it sit and we'll be back tomorrow night. But I got to shim it up and all that too. Yeah, we only got 7 minutes, so it's going to have to be a real rush. Yeah. Okay. Good thing I didn't mix 5-minute epoxy. You'd really have to have the hump on. Not going to worry about the back half. Thank you, Jonathan. That'll help for the Nationals. Not going to worry about the back half. We're just trying to get the front half lined up. When the front half is dry, then I can pick it up and glue the back half on. The incidence was right with the wing, with the fuselage. Okay, I measured it already. Now we just want to make sure that we get it in straight. There it is. There it is. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Come on, get on there. There it is. Now, $40 centimeters. Not bumped it. Damn. Having a hard time tonight. It stayed put. $38 centimeters. That's it. 38 centimeters, and it's straight. So now we just got to wait for it to dry. And when it's dry, I'll shove some wood underneath this platform attached to the wing. You know, it gets super fill, fiberglass. Yeah, I gotta see what for dinner. Depending, I may come back tonight, depending how I feel. If I do, we'll get the back half glued on and we'll start closing it up. I got to do push rod stuff yet. Okay, this is in the right spot. Yeah. That's it. That's basically where it goes. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you for the super chat, Jonathan. It will help immensely for the Nationals bandwidth. Because that's 6 days of running. Probably $75 a day, probably. That's 7 hours of bandwidth. At least 70. All right. Like, subscribe, share. I'll be maybe back after dinner. Let this dry so I can take it out of the cradle, turn it over, and make sure we got the thing all glued together real good. And then I'll put the back half of the fuselage on. I've got to hollow bulkheads yet and make a push rod. I think I have to make up a control horn yet for it too. I don't think I have one made up. I'll have to look in my junk and see if I have one. No, I don't use Gorilla Glue. Too brittle. Use white glue before I use Gorilla Glue. I don't know what's for dinner yet. I have to ask the old lady. What's for dinner? No, I'm fiddle farting with this thing around. Fiddle farting around with this thing because it just doesn't look quite right to me. But trust me, this part of the game where you're getting things to look right, measuring. Oh man, I got goo on my square. Let's get rid of this. And this. Now I got it on my hand. That don't look right. There we go. Let's measure now. One and 9/16. Or is it? No, it's not 1 and 9/16. It's 16. My eyes are getting so bad I can't see what I'm doing. huh? So it's 8 less than that. There it is, right there. I guess I was wrong. I just need to leave it alone. My eye was right the first time. Well, after the initial concept of the wing and how to make that all work, I probably could have done something. But I'm really not smart enough to figure out what they did from scratch. That's quite a feat to take nothing and take a leap of faith and jump off a cliff with a pair of wings attached to you. Have you guys seen the umbrella airplane? There was all kind of stuff back then, but they had this umbrella thing on a car, and it was an umbrella, and it went up and down, and it went boop, 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 boop. Jumped off the ground. And then you got all these, not a biplane, but 10 wings or 20 wings. Them guys not realizing you only need one. But I got a feeling that aerodynamics is just like boating, fluid aerodynamics or fluid dynamics. The wing has to have enough volume to displace the weight of the aircraft. That's why they talk wing loading. But if you started from scratch, how would you know that? But I've been doing this long enough to know, yeah, that looks right. And it will be. I think what we're gonna do on this is when I turn it over, I'm gonna turn it over behind F2. I'm gonna open it up and put a stick down in there because of that that notch that I had taken out for the fuel tank. I don't need it now because I got the original or the plan set fuselage. Otherwise, I'd have shoved the firewall back and worked that notch into the build, or may not even need it really because it's glued good right around there, and I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. All right, I'll be back in an hour or so, and if I come back an hour or so. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the super chat, Jonathan. And we'll see you after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.